Have you noticed standing up feels harder, or stairs seem steeper each year? After 60, it's not just age. Your muscles are starving from resistance. Most seniors don't realize their muscle switch becomes harder to flip on, but new research shows one overlooked daily food can reignite that switch, helping rebuild strength faster than anything else. And the best part? It's not a powder or supplement. Many of my patients tell me, I'm just getting old, that's why I feel weak. But weakness after 60 isn't destiny. What's really happening is something called anabolic resistance. Your muscles stop responding to normal protein. That's why balance feels shakier, stairs feel steeper, and independence quietly slips away. The hopeful news? Studies now confirm that one simple daily food can help your body remember how to stay strong. The aging muscle crisis. After 60, many seniors notice a quiet shift. Standing up takes longer. Stairs feel heavier. Muscles that once responded easily now feel stubborn, almost uncooperative. This isn't weakness you chose. It's what science calls anabolic resistance. Think of your muscles like an old car engine. In your 30s, it started instantly with a small spark. By your 60s, that same engine needs more fuel and a stronger push. Here's why. Younger adults can build muscle with just 20 grams of protein in a meal, but studies show that after 60, your body often needs 25 to 30 grams, plus specific amino acids to trigger the same effect. Without that extra push, protein you eat may simply burn for energy instead of rebuilding muscle. One study from the British Journal of Nutrition, 2018, found that seniors who ate eggs for breakfast showed a 23% lower rate of muscle breakdown compared to those who ate cereal. That's the difference between losing strength week by week or preserving it. In my clinic, I've seen this play out countless times. Frank, 72, had stopped walking his dog because he felt wobbly on stairs. We shifted his breakfast from toast and jam to 2 whole eggs with a cup of Greek yogurt. Within 4 weeks, he told me, my legs feel steadier. I'm not gripping the railing anymore. So, here's the practical rhythm. Aim for 25 to 30 grams of protein at breakfast. That could be 2 eggs plus Greek yogurt, or eggs paired with cottage cheese. This single shift doesn't just feed you, it signals your muscles to repair, rebuild, and support your independence. 2. Flipping the mTOR switch. Most people think muscle comes down to just eating more protein, but the truth is, your body has a hidden master switch that decides if that protein is even used. That switch is called mTOR, mechanistic target of rapamycin. It's like the light switch in a dark room. When flipped on, your muscles light up and start building new fibers. When it stays off, even the best protein slips by, like fuel spilling on the ground instead of entering the tank. Here's the challenge. After 60, this switch doesn't respond the same way it did in your 20s. Your muscles become resistant. They demand more of one special spark, leucine. And not just any leucine, but leucine delivered in its natural package with supporting nutrients that carry it into your cells. That's where whole eggs change the story. A 2017 study in the Journal of Applied Physiology compared 2 groups. One ate egg whites, the other ate whole eggs after exercise. Same protein, same calories. Yet the whole egg group triggered 43% higher muscle protein synthesis. Why? The yolk delivered extra bioactive compounds, choline, phospholipids, vitamin D, that acted like the wiring needed for the switch to actually turn on. Rosa, 68, is one of my favorite reminders of this science. She used to grab the railing every time she carried groceries up her porch steps. She was nervous about eggs, worried about cholesterol, but with her doctor's approval, she tried 2 boiled eggs after her daily walk. Within 4 weeks, her words were simple but powerful. I don't feel as shaky anymore. I can climb my steps without fear. So here's your rhythm. 2 to 3 whole eggs after light activity. A walk, gardening, or resistance bands. It's not just food, it's food plus movement, because that combination provides the spark your muscles have been waiting for, flipping the switch back on. But what most people miss is what happens while you sleep. 3. Nighttime repair secret. But what most people miss is what happens while you sleep. Your muscles don't just rest, they're busy repairing. The problem is, after 60, that repair machinery often runs out of fuel before morning. Why? Because your body enters a fasting state at night. No food for hours means your body may actually break down muscle tissue to keep blood sugar stable. Scientists call this overnight catabolism. A 2015 study in the British Journal of Nutrition showed something remarkable. Seniors who had 30 grams of egg protein before bed increased overnight muscle building by nearly 31%, compared to those who ate nothing. That's the difference between waking up weaker or waking up stronger. Here's a simple way to picture it. If whey protein is like a firecracker, fast and gone, egg protein acts like a slow candle. It burns steadily for hours, feeding your muscles the amino acids they need through the long night. Helen, 70, used to wake every morning stiff and sore. She thought it was just old age. But we added a gentle routine: 1 boiled egg or half a cup of cottage cheese about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Within weeks, she told me, I wake up without that morning stiffness. I feel ready to move. So here's your rhythm. Before bed, give your muscles a slow-burning gift. It could be 1 or 2 eggs or cottage cheese with a sprinkle of cinnamon if you prefer. This isn't about eating more. It's about timing fuel so your muscles rebuild while you sleep, not disappear. 4. Hormonal shifts after 60. Here's where it gets even more important, because protein alone isn't the full story. After 60, your body's hormonal orchestra begins to lose its rhythm. Growth hormone, the conductor that signals repair, drops by as much as 70% compared to youth. Testosterone in men and estrogen in women decline steadily, 1 to 2% each year. Insulin, which once guided sugar into your muscles like a key fitting a lock, becomes less effective. And cortisol, the stress hormone, often rises, flooding your system when it should be winding down. Think of it like a symphony where several instruments go quiet while the drums keep pounding louder. The music is off balance and your muscles pay the price. Less energy, slower recovery, more morning fatigue. Here's where eggs play a hidden role. Their yolks contain vitamin D and cholesterol, building blocks your body uses to create sex hormones. Pair that with a few minutes of morning sunlight, and you're giving your body the raw materials to retune that orchestra. A 2017 geriatric nutrition study found seniors who combined high-quality protein with vitamin D and morning activity improved muscle function scores by nearly 20% in just 12 weeks. George, 74, had stopped his early walks because he felt drained before breakfast. We adjusted his routine: 2 sunny-side eggs in the morning, then 10 minutes sitting on the porch with sunlight on his face. Within a month, he told me, I don't drag through the mornings anymore. I actually look forward to them. So, the protocol is simple. Morning equals eggs plus sunlight. Together, they help tune your hormones back toward balance. And your energy follows. 5 myth versus. Fact: eggs and cholesterol. What most people don't know is this: the food seniors often fear the most may actually be one of the safest allies for muscle health. For decades, eggs have been labeled dangerous because of cholesterol. Patients tell me, Doctor, I stopped eating eggs. I don't want clogged arteries. But here's the truth. Dietary cholesterol from eggs does not automatically raise blood cholesterol the way many once believed. A 2015 meta-analysis in the British Journal of Nutrition reviewed dozens of studies. It found that eating up to 3 whole eggs per day had no significant effect on heart disease risk in healthy seniors. What mattered more was the overall pattern: processed foods, hidden sugars, trans fats, not the eggs themselves. Think of it like rain on a well-drained roof. If your gutters are clear, the rain flows away harmlessly. Eggs are that rain. But if the gutters are already clogged with processed food and inactivity, even a drizzle can cause overflow. Rosa, whom we met earlier, almost didn't try eggs because of this fear. Her doctor reassured her. With her cholesterol numbers stable, eggs could safely fit into her balanced diet. She now eats 2 daily, and credits them for steadier balance and confidence. So, here's the practical rhythm. If you're generally healthy, 2 to 3 eggs a day are considered safe for most seniors. If you take statins or have heart concerns, always discuss it with your healthcare provider, because context matters. Don't let fear rob you of one of the most nutrient-dense, affordable, muscle-friendly foods on Earth. When you think about it, strength after 60 isn't gone. It's simply waiting for the right signal to return. Every egg, every walk in the sun, every mindful choice is like reminding your body, you still know how to rebuild. I've watched patients light up when they realize this truth, because it's not just about muscles. It's about walking across the living room without fear, carrying groceries with confidence, lifting a grandchild without hesitation. So, pause for a moment. How would your life feel different if your legs felt steady again? If each morning began not with stiffness, but with energy? This isn't about chasing youth. It's about protecting independence and the small freedoms that make life worth living. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite way to prepare eggs? Scrambled, boiled, poached? Share below. Your idea might give another senior the spark they need. And if this video helped you, join our Healthy Aging Hub family by subscribing. Each week, I'll share science-backed ways to stay strong, mobile, and independent after 60. And always remember, talk with your healthcare provider before making changes. They know your history and can guide you safely, because your strength, your independence, and your story still matter. And with the right daily rhythms, your body remembers.